goes out to all my baby mamas. This goes out to all my baby mamas. D-A-B-Y-M-A-M-A. This goes out to all my baby mamas. I got love for all my baby mamas. Yes! I am your girl, Talisa Rae, and this is Truthful Thursday, where I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God, I really, really, really do. If it's your first time visiting my channel, just stop what you're doing, click the red subscribe button, and join me and be part of my family like I love you for real. There is nothing sexier than a man that takes care of his responsibilities. When I see a man that says he has children, no, we're not together, but I make sure that I am an active participant in their lives, honey, my eyes light up. Because to me, that shows someone that is being held accountable, that is responsible. There's nothing that is one of the most sexiest things that you could be, is a father to your children. And maybe it's because I have 2 children and I'm a single mom, and my children didn't really have a father until I got married. Thank God for Mr. Webster for being a part of my son's life. Thank God for his brother, Mr. Webster, for continuing to be a part of my son's life. Like, he gets to see what an upstanding man looks like, what a man that's held accountable, and how you should treat women and how you should act accordingly as a man. He has that in his life, and it's not by any happenstance. That's the way God has set it up. It is so irritating to see how irresponsible this generation is. Hell, my generation, the generation before that, the one after that. I'm just not understanding what the problem is. It's one thing to walk away, you a nothing ass nigga, and you walk away and you and her just disappear. It's another thing to get her pregnant, have a baby, be a nothing ass nigga, and transform into a deadbeat ass motherfucking dad. Like, those are like, it's levels to the raggedy ass nigga shit. Like, nigga, what was you thinking? You didn't want a baby? Oh, you didn't want a baby, but you've been fucking her for how long without a condom? You wasn't saying nothing when you was giving it to her, when she was working the middle on you. You wasn't saying nothing. You wasn't like, get off, let me get a condom. Baby, I'm finna pull out. Here I come. You wasn't saying none of that. You was, oh, it feels so good. Give it to me. This is not a Luke song. We ain't Doodle Browning up in here. This is real life situations, okay? If you didn't want a baby, you should have been strapped up. You should have been strapped up and pulling out. You should have been strapped up, pulling out, and making sure she was on the pill. But that's not what you did. The moment was good, and now the baby is here. Like, what's the deal? You wasn't thinking about it when you was all up in it. You weren't thinking about it. And I'm going to just say it too. Ladies, you weren't thinking about it when he was giving you something good all up in your guts. You was not thinking about whether or not you would get pregnant and what the consequences are. You knew he was a nothing ass nigga. He told you he didn't want the baby. You decided you wanted the baby on your own, and you thought that nothing ass nigga was going to step up. I'm going to tell you the truth. That nothing ass nigga is now a deadbeat ass dad. He acts like you don't exist, nor does your child exist. It's your responsibility too, boo. Like, where were you when that lesson was learned? You think you don't have to care for your child. You think that finances is enough. The court is taking $200 out your check every month. Now you tell me something. Can you live off of $200 a month? Can you live off of $400, $500, $600 a month for that matter? I'm tired of hearing people talking about how much money the court is taking out your check. Think about that shit. Can you live off of $600 a month? You cannot. And it's not just enough to be financially responsible. You have to spend time with your child, quality time. Right now in the home, we are raising fatherless children that don't know what it looks like to see a real man. So that's how come when you look in the streets and you look at your young men, you see pants down to their ass. You see switching. You see a lot of shit. There's no men. There's no one showing them that you should open doors and that you should respect women. That's how come everything is bitch this, bitch that. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I'll slap you. It's a pimp on mine. Because they ain't got no daddies in the household. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not letting these women off the hook either, because there are lots of deadbeat ass moms. And then not only are there deadbeat ass moms, you have these women that get with these men. These men come into their homes and they have 2 or 3 children and they're taking care of her children, but don't take care of their own. And she's not trying to hold them accountable for it. She's not saying,
where's your child? Why don't you get your baby once a week? Why don't you go pick them up from school? Why don't they spend the night and you take them in the morning? How about I'll help you out? Why don't you get them at least once a weekend? What are you doing with your child? Why don't you take them to sports?
You know she don't know when the sports are. What is it? I mean, shit, y'all got 2 kids over there that's hers. Neither one of them are yours. Bring yours over there. It's just fine. They all gonna play together. Nobody is different. Where do they do this at? These deadbeat ass, nothing ass niggas and bitches. And I don't want to hear about, oh, she won't let me see my son, my daughter, because we not together. Is that what you telling yourself? Well, that's what they got courts for. Yes, I understand that the court normally rules in favor of the mother. However, the court always allows, if you are upstanding and responsible, allows you some visitation. Always allows you some visitation. Go get you some visitation. Oh, you ain't got no money? They got legal aid. Go get you some visitation. Pay for mediation. Go get you some visitation. I bullshit you not. Like, y'all so full of shit, I don't know what to do. We have to be responsible and be held accountable for our own action, because for every action there is a reaction. For every cause there is an effect. And you fucking free willy-nilly without a condom, without thinking there won't be consequences. There are lots of consequences, including babies and STDs. Why you bullshitting? I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you for watching this edition of Truthful Thursday. If it is your first time visiting my channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can rock with me. Yes, hit that notification bell too. If you've been rocking with me for a while, I am so grateful to and for you. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I will see you on the next video.